So this is our advice to anyone looking for a new office this autumn. So yeah, the market is hotting up. We've gone through the summer low season, so now we're just about peaking. So this means if you are looking for a new office between at this point up until Christmas, it's really important that you are organised. And we've got some insider tips that we'd like to share for you to help you find that perfect office and hopefully do it with as little hassle as possible. The top tip number one, have a good idea of your requirements in advance. Work with your team and leadership to finalise a list of non-negotiables and nice-to-haves. These might include location, amenities, facilities, budget, and look and feel of the space. Through doing this, it'll make it far easier for you to be able to narrow down those options and find something suitable quickly. And speed is the key during this period. So top tip number two, have a quick process in place for approvals. Now in this market, offices are likely to go very quickly. So the last thing you want is for your dream office to be sold while you're trying to get approvals and sign off. So I'd recommend having a clear, documented process for approvals and make sure that the key people know that they need to be available to make those decisions quickly. Top tip number three, consider managed space. There's a lot of managed offices that are coming to the market at the moment as traditional landlords are more open to moving into the flex market. So if you want a space that's more of a blank canvas that you can customize, that's self-contained, then potentially considering a managed space also is something worth doing. Top tip number four, use a broker to do the legwork. I know I'm bound to say this, but using a broker like Hubble is a good way of cutting out about 90% of the hassle of finding a new office. They'll be able to help with advising you on the market conditions and sourcing those options, being that liaison between all of the different stakeholders within the process. They can help with scheduling those viewings and also actually negotiating a discount on your behalf as well. And the closer you are to that advisor, the more that they can keep you in the loop as well with trends and tell you about options that are off market. So it's really important that if you work with a broker, to have a good relationship with them. Tip number five, consider part-time offices. Now that summer's over and your team is back in the rhythm of working, you're probably at the optimum level that you'll have within the office right now. So it's a good measure of how many people will be coming in typically at peak moments. And if you're on a hybrid fixed day model, potentially looking at a part-time office setup where you take a space 2-3 days a week could be a good option for you. And Hubble have loads of these options as well, so do check them out.